with friends.
Have you seen the video of the guy who's trying to steal copper from an electrical outlet?
No.
And he grabs the wire.
Does he electrocute himself?
He's being electrocuted, and he's awake and aware of it, and he can't let go because when you get electrocuted like that, your brain makes you cling on.
Yeah.
And you can't let go, but he's awake and he's aware, and he's getting burnt so badly that a hole opens up in his back, and you can see his lung poking out, breathing.
That sounds fictional.
It's fucking real. I swear to
it
gosh.
sounds fictional, but at the same time too, you have to keep in mind that whenever you see videos of that sort of thing,
I guess it always looks fictional
because you're not used to that. As much as people say you're desensitized to that kind of thing, when you see it, it just seems so unreal that that's actually a thing that can just end up happening.
Yeah, it's fucked, and his like the hole in his back is massive, and his lung is like breathing in and out. He was fully aware.
Why did someone film it?
He's fully aware.
Why did someone film it?
Because he said, "Look at this funny situation. This will go great.
I'm gonna be on YouTube.
This will be on my Let's Play.
Fuck.
Let's play with man playing with copper." What?
And then a copper showed up and he said, "You're under arrest," and tried to grab him, and then he
said,
got
"Get it!"
A chain of people tried to free him, and they all got electrocuted.
Let's talk about horrible, morbid videos.
In
Look at all these Pikmin.
I'm gonna have to come back one more day.
It's almost shit.
What else do I need? Oh, just one. Oh, that sucks.
What is the worst things that happened in your schools growing up?
Death.
Yeah, I mean that happens in everyone's.
Had a good amount of like awful things happen at school. I don't think I really had anything that bad.
Someone always dies at school.
Yep.
I never went to schools that were big enough. Is the thing. I went to
Really?
schools with like maybe 50 kids at the most.
The
I went to public school twice for 2 years of my life, and that's not really enough to.
the shittiest one I remember is that a kid got murdered, and
Holy fuck, really?
and there was a huge like memorial wall that was in the hallway, and because no one really knew the kid because he was kind of awkward, it was just empty. No one wrote anything on it, and people were just shit talking him the whole time.
The fuck?
And it's just like, wow, that's cool. You can't hold off on that a little bit, maybe.
People are fucking assholes in school.
Well, especially around that time. Around that window, that's the point where you think like, oh, fuck everyone, I'm above this.
Julian.
How do you feel about this horribly depressing game about death?
Is it all about death?
It's about life.
What about death?
It's a cycle, Julian. You kill
I guess
and
in a
create.
way.
Yeah, you go, "You're the poo of the antelope that falls onto the ground." Remember that?
It's the circle of life.
It's the circle of poo.
He says, and then move, boo, boo, boo.
What is that?
That's from
the
South
circle of
Park.
life.
Oh,
Haven't you ever seen the circle of poo?
probably not.
Go back and watch old South Park.
I did start recently.
I like old South
I started
Park. Me too.
watching like
'Cause
season
that,
1.
I always hear that from people where they say like, season 1's fucking terrible and the show's not good until season 4. Season 2 actually has a lot of really entertaining episodes. Like, since season 2, it's entertaining. Season 1 even has some okay episodes.
I
here and
hate
there.
season 1.
There's some good stuff mixed in.
Yeah.
Overall, a lot of the episodes are just hard to watch, but there's good things mixed in here and there. Season 2, it's already like in a good spot.
Yeah, it's starting to get there. Season 4 is when it started getting really good for me.
Yeah, season 4 is very good, but I like season 2, I like season 3, I like all of that, and a lot of people will just say like, don't even bother watching until season 4.
A lot of people say don't start watching till season 8.
You know what?
That's very strange
I
to
have
me.
heard that.
Do you think
don't
that's
know.
because they're younger people?
No, Matt and Trey still write it all, don't they?
Do you think it's?
Yeah, they're still in a writing room with everyone and everything.
Well, no, I mean, as in like.
there's still good episodes here and there too.
Do you think
Yeah.
because we remember the episodes fondly? Do you think like nostalgia? Do you think it's nostalgia?
No, because we went back and rewatched a lot of it. I feel like, because a lot of people always want to fall back on that too, where it's just like, yeah, they're just being nostalgic. We've gone back and revisited a lot of different things from when we were younger, and we got to learn that they're not as great as we remember. I don't think we're like closed off to that kind of thing.
What
It's
was the
just like-
last thing that we looked back on?
Crash
that we-
3.
Crash 3.
Psychonauts.
Psychonauts, kinda, yeah. Look at the little beetle boy.
Do you guys like slugs?
Slugs are okay.
Slugs are nice.
I hate slugs.
Chris, how come you hate creepy crawlies?
I don't know. I'm scared of them.
I like little beetles. They're fun.
My sister ruined my life.
She turned me into
Like
a
just
slug.
unrelated.
I used to love bugs, and then she made me fucking terrified of them because of how terrified she was of them.
What'd she do?
She probably
came in-
just freaked out
She
every
came
time.
in and whispered in your ear, "Chris, they're coming to get you."
There was a time when we had like bricks outside of our house just because we had extra bricks left over, and my mom was like, "Move those bricks."
And she casted a brick to bug spell on it.
No.
That terrified you.
No, I picked up a brick and there was a huge black spider on it, and I was just like, "Cool." But she screamed so loud, and she was so genuinely terrified that she almost had like a panic attack, and it made me afraid of them. And this was back before Ireland even had any like actual biting spiders. Now they do for some reason.
That always happens. That
One bug got introduced and it bites, and before that Ireland had no biting spiders.
we, I think I mentioned this in I don't know. It's not Chicago, just Illinois in general. They introduced those Asian beetles, which are like they're like ladybugs, but they're orange, and they do bite. And they introduced way too many of them.
Why did they introduce them?
I forget why. It was to control something, but after they did that, during the winter time, you have like 50 of them just coming in during the winter, and they're buzzing around lights and everything. And if they latch onto you, they don't want to come off. If you try to pull one off, it tries to sink into you.
Jeez.
They're really shitty. I hate them. Also, they produce a stink when you crush them too. So they're not nice in any way at all.
Do you like raccoons?
Yeah, I like raccoons.
I like raccoons.
I think
too.
they're very cute.
Yeah. They're funny.
Don't you dare.
Do you like elephants?
Elephants?
I like elephants.
I like elephants too. We should start an elephant raccoon bug club
Why the bug part?
so we can get the elephants to step on it.
We invite them and kill them. It's a trick.
That would be really satisfying, just like coating a floor with 1,000,000 bugs and then walking an elephant over it.
They're gonna die.
No!
Yep. Sorry about that.
Jesus, you killed so many of them. Jesus, fuck Christ.
Don't worry, I'll make it all up when they get this pearl.
What is
I
the
think
pearl?
it counts for 100.
What, really?
Yeah. That means I can't get that pellet over there, though.
Is this the same music as the first level again?
This is the first level I came
Oh.
back.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's the procrastinator. What does it do, Julian?
Something.
Who's the
that
most
part do?
repulsive human to you
Rita
guys?
Repulsa.
Huh?
Rita Repulsa.
Who's that?
Oh.
It's Power Ranger.
Oh, she's pretty repulsive. She's not really, she's pretty hot.
Chris.
What?
Think so?
She's like 300 or something.
She's an awful
Why
voice.
am I saying 300? She's
like 20 years old.
She goes, ah!
That's.
It's been 300 years!
That's clearly not her real voice.
Yeah, she's an Asian lady.
Yeah, she got dubbed over.
She's cute. Just because she says she's 300 doesn't mean she's 300.
It
She's
wasn't
probably,
300
She's probably
years.
like 20
It
years
wasn't
old.
300 years. I forget what the number is. I feel like a dummy because
I think she says 600.
Was it 5? I don't remember.
She says,
It's been 1 year!
It's been 3 weeks.
It's been 2 days.
I've been trapped in here for 3 hours!
I think 3 hours is ideal. That's a good number.
Now it's time to conquer Earth!
Alpha, who is she? She's scary.
Aye, aye, aye!
You stupid robot. You're shitty.
She's got an attitude.
Hire her. Clone her 5 times. No. Zordon. Who voices Alpha again?
I forget.
You.
Professor
I
Alpha.
hate him. He goes, ay, 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 ay.
That's
He's
funny.
wacky.
He says, ay, ay, ay.
He's Mexican.
Alpha. Ha 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 lol.
That happens in an episode.
What?
He said the guy who plays Zordon sounds like he's drunk, and he goes, "1 million miles to the wall."
Which one is that?
I don't remember. He's
Alpha.
being weird. And he's like telling a joke, and he starts laughing at himself. He just looks like he's drunk, the way that he's speaking and everything.
I liked Ivan Ooze.
And there was
I would like to see that movie because I wish I could remember which. I feel like it was Nightmare Before Christmas, but I've never seen it on another Nightmare Before Christmas VHS.
it
where
opens with them skydiving.
there's a big
Yeah, Red Hot
there's a
Chili
big
Pepper.
trailer for the movie, and I was always like, I want to see it.
There's very, very bad CG in it. I think you would appreciate it.
I love it.
What else was there? Billy quit the show
Because he was getting called a faggot.
That is what his quote was that I think he said like I got called a faggot one too many times. Because he was
because it's that he went to report it and then they laughed in his face.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. They treated him like shit the entire time he was on that show. And he was having like a crisis about his own sexuality and everything. And when he left the show, they have an episode as like a send-off to him. And because he already had left, they couldn't get new footage of him or anything, so he's on a teleprompter screen. They go, "Look, he's getting married on the alien planet. He's so happy he can't even talk." Oh my God.
Zordon! I mean, Alpha!
Zordon! I'm Zordon!